Well, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta be flipping my flapjacks, and yeah, there's a lot going on, but tonight is still the night, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to like the video, you don't have to subscribe. Let's get right to it, because of our very first video, well, guess what? It is about them Nordic aliens. Shout out to Area 52, let's get to it, roll it.
For me, the ones I find most interesting, because of all the stories I heard, are the tall blondes that look like humans. I find those the most interesting, because they're the most confusing to me. I would rather see a gray alien because I know it's not human than seeing a human looking alien, because that makes me go, what the hell is going on? All right, so that intrigues me more.
Seems like that he's talking about his dating preferences. Come on, man. Like, alien is an alien, all right? Can a brother get to see them tall baddies though, or them alien baddies?
After that, I wouldn't call the Greys my favorite second. I would say more the insect beings. Reason being is I also worked on a really interesting case that kind of involved insect being, and I think that one is the one.
The mantis, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to make a dedicated video on them soon in the future. I got y'all.
That really got my attention because I think it's real. So there's something about these insectoid or insectolins, however you want to call them,
the mantis,
that are these gigantic looking bugs that are way smarter than we are and potentially way more advanced than the Greys.
That's what is being said.
If you were to give me an example of a story involving the Nordics that you found particularly fascinating, which one comes to mind?
100% Travis Walton. That is beyond the one that is. There's two of them that happened in the same year, and that's Travis Walton that I believe 100%, and then there's the Billy Myers story that I believe at 30%. Now, the reason why I say 30% because I do think he messed up a whole bunch of stuff afterwards, but he did see a tall blonde or a blonde human-looking being. The Travis one is the one I consider to be the most important because I absolutely believe that story. I believe that the people that were in the truck with him did.
Yeah, like the Travis Walton story, the reason it's so fascinating is because like the cops were pulled up afterward, right? He disappeared, they searched for him, could not find him, and then he showed up a couple of days later saying that, well, they dragged me into a UFO, and there were a couple of alien baddies that he saw them aliens. Okay, jokes aside though, he saw aliens that were looking to experiment on him, and then, you know, once he came out, they put him under lie detector test as well, which of course it's not like 100%, but the lie detector test actually came positive, and it basically said that they were not lying. Okay, so that story was interesting, right?
See what they saw, which was a craft in the forest. They saw a light beam hit Travis. They never saw him being taken into the craft, but then he disappeared. Then the story with him is he woke up in this craft, saw these beings with big eyes. They were not the tall human-looking beings, but then eventually did see these human-looking, blonde, muscular, perfect body, human-looking.
Man, listen, if the tall baddies, I don't want to even rewind it, bro, but if those baddies actually look like that, man, your Earthlings got a whole lot of competition up ahead.
Entities that had kind of a different eye feature, he said. So when he got from a distance, they look 100% like humans, but the closer he got, he said, and I looked at this one person, he was very close to him, and he said the eyes gave him away right away that he was not human. So that totally got my attention, because I thought that is very peculiar to have this.
That happened live on the news. This happened live on the news. What the hell? They're calling it Blue Balloon, okay? Thankfully, they did not call Blue Balls or Project Bluebeam or Blue Balls.
Faction is a story of Travis Walton, who I think has proven himself through the years with lie detector tests and collaborative witness accounts that he did have an experience. And
now, lie detector test is not 100%, but the guy that actually done it, it is being claimed, as especially at that time, that he was the best of the best, right? And he said that if they're lying, either they're very good. And I mean, the lie detector test wasn't just done on Travis Walton, it was also done on his friends that saw him get actually, according to them, beamed. Okay, beam me, Scotty. But he apparently ended up getting beamed by a UFO and then was taken aboard. They, of course, the friends, that is, they saw him getting beamed and they saw the UFO, but they never saw him getting inside the UFO. All they saw was him getting beamed. They saw a UFO themselves, and then he disappeared. So another one of those UFOs, yeah, that video actually pulled up on a news channel. That is crazy. Holy smokers, it ain't no dang joke. It's really quickly though, I gotta shout out Dennis for becoming a brand new member alongside Evie and Annie and Eerie Dutchman, Power of God, Jay Williams, Thomas. Thank you guys so much for all the love on the channel, and especially Sun Gazin, Ron, Sassy Madeline. Thank you guys so much for the tips, the super thanks, and all the love on the channel. Alright, let's get back to the content here, boo boo.
He insisted of these tall human, that he did have an experience, and he insisted of these tall human-looking blonde beings that were there, 2 males and 1 female.
Crazy strong too.
Very strong.
They were like, even the women.
Even the
like,
woman
them down
straight,
effortlessly.
I mean, he's a 6'2",
Big guy.
Big guy. Very at the time he was yeah, he's in the top of his shape at that time. So he was he said I was very strong, and they were able to move me very easily, like if it was a mechanical thing moving him. So that means they're stronger.
Yeah.
They also...
Damn, perhaps they take a lot of protein and creatine, man. Maybe that's the secret. Maybe that's the secret.
Had the wildest, most sci-fi...
Or steroids from their own planet.
Feature about them, other than the suits they were wearing. They had fish bowls on their head. Now, this is something straight out of the Jetsons.
Yeah.
And the only reason I found that intriguing is because there is another case in the UK...
Russia? Oh, no.
Of a lady seeing a saucer just hanging in the air, and the occupants, being blonde,
that's right,
also had fish bowls.
That's right,
and on their head.
Okay, yeah, I never heard that. But what I wanted to bring up was, you know, there were a couple of Russian divers that apparently saw really tall beings, like 9 feet tall. Some of them were 10 feet tall. That's what's being reported, and it was a very famous case. And you know, they reported this, and it almost as though it was legit. Although, you know, I was not there, you were probably not there, so we cannot say for 100%. But that's what was reported. That couple of Russian divers saw allegedly couple of tall beings with kind of like, you know, astronaut helmets on, with like fishball helmet on, and they were underwater. It was as though that's what they were using to breathe underwater. Yeah, no, absolutely fascinating stuff. And that looked like a cigar ship UFO as well. Damn, man.
And they were wearing blue.
Yes.
Which was the same color of the outfit that Travis saw. The tall blonde human-looking ones were wearing blue. The other aliens that were on the ship were wearing orange jumpsuits, but they looked like aliens. You know, big head, big eyes. But the one in Great Britain, yeah, they had a blue outfit. And I remember her explaining how the haircut was, where it was like the cut bangs, you know, and the shorter, kind of like a...
Maybe their moms actually put that ball on top of their head and give them the nice little cut at home. Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, you know, if you actually had your mama do that to you, put it in the comments, man. I mean, Mom, don't give me that haircut anymore. I don't want that haircut anymore. You know, I love my mama, man, but yeah, never gonna get that haircut again like that, bruh.
A fishbowl looking cut, if you want to call it. So I found that to be very interesting, and it kind of matches.
It does kind of match, yes. It's definitely fascinating. Do you think, in terms of hierarchy, that the Nordics are sort of in control of some of this stuff? Like, how do you rectify the Greys being on board, or not even Greys, but these large-headed aliens being on board alongside the human-looking ones? Do you think that it was collaborative? Do you think the Greys were more like drones, or like what do you think that hierarchy looks like?
It varied throughout the years how I saw this, because at the very beginning I didn't know, and I thought they were just 2 different species, independent species. The Travis case, obviously they were in the same ship, and they were not Greys. Travis said they were not Greys, but they had more of the gray features than they had of the human features. When I saw that, I thought, okay, there could be collaboration happening, or they could be maybe one is the species, the other one is the robot, or whatever you want to call it, but I didn't know at the time. As I kind of got into this more, I saw this, I would say, almost like they were opposing ideologies between the two species. They would sometimes be seen together, while sometimes not. Sometimes...
Yeah, probably like political differences between them too as well, right? They were probably like, okay, no, my planet's the best, my planet's the best. But yeah, now this is something that I was doing on the other monitor, and I wanted to bring this up. Let's actually check this one out. Because, you know, this is something that a lot of people get confused with, myself included, for the longest amount of time. It's the difference between the tall whites and the Nordic aliens, right? It is being said that both of them are tall, both of them are pale-skinned, and both of them look very, very good, especially them alien baddies, and they look quite similar to us, okay? That's what it's being said. So tall whites, okay? Appearance is extremely tall, said to be the range between 6 to 9 feet in height. So I'm personally not 6 feet, so gosh dang it, right? So I am, yeah, or perhaps not, but looks like that I'm not an alien, so there's that. There's my proof, okay? There's my proof. Pale white skin, almost translucent, thin and fragile looking with large blue eyes. They often wear tight-fitting white suits. Okay, and the Nordics, apparently, these are the Palladians, okay? Popularized in the 50s and the 70s contact tube movement, especially through people like George and Billy Meyer. And they come claiming the origin from the Pleiades star cluster. Now, they are also 6 to 7 feet tall, not very much like, not 6'9", but 6'7", very human-like and beautiful, often blue. Yeah, so they're basically kind of like same. So if you were to ever come across, both of them look like us, and it's very, very hard to say. The key difference is height, right? 6 to 9 feet, this is 6 to 7. Pale, fair, light, human-like, almost translucent. So the tall whites are almost translucent. Yeah, okay, so that's like one of their biggest one. Now, cold, analytical, cautious, that's their temperament. The other ones are warm, spiritual, and friendly. So looks like the Nordics are the good ones, okay? The tall whites, perhaps not, okay? Okay, so the origins is near Arcturus, and this is the Pleiades. Observation tech exchange, enlightenment, peace mission. Ooh, so the Nordics want peace. I don't know about that one. What do you guys think? Roll it.
People would report them as being reporting the tall blonde as these good with good intentions, while they were more afraid of the grays or whatever. But then that all...
Yeah, it has also been said that the gray aliens are the bad ones, and we done US, United States of America, has done that Greada Treaty. We did a video on that a while back.
It's a change throughout time, and I heard about cases where they were working together, and the tall blondes were actually not in a benevolent position or the way they behaved. I think if we really have to look at it from a very, very broad perspective, it is extremely dangerous for us to assume anything in regards to them being collaborating or independently have different agendas, because we just can't assume that the species all have the same agenda just because they're the same species.
Right.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and we're thinking, and no, he's making a very compelling point and compelling argument, and this is something that I explored prior as well. We're thinking with our human minds, we're thinking of our human brains. The way these species probably think is gonna be very much different than the way we think and the way we think they possibly think. It's probably gonna be way different than what or how we believe, right? And they probably, right, one of the Canadian Defense Minister, Paul Haler, no longer with us, rest in peace to him, but he also did claim that some of these aliens are good, some of them are bad. I mean, makes sense, right? Just like how some of the Homo sapiens, humans, us, are bad and some of us are good, right? So it's just one of those things, right? Like, some of them are probably good, some of them are bad, right? Like, yeah. If true.
Conviction level.
Wow.
Of these Nordic ones, how high
100%.
You think 100%?
100%.
That's your conviction.
100%.
That they exist.
That they exist.
Do you think they're among us, these ones?
I believe so. I don't know about 100% on that because I believe 100% that they exist, that they live among us. My conviction is maybe 95%. So I give 5% to, who knows, it could be complete, bad misperceptions of people, and you always have to leave a little bit. I do believe they exist. I don't know if they're among us.
Check this one out, okay? Shout out to the homie Chaos Moogle. Roll this.
Starting with this, what looks like portal in New Jersey that keeps opening up and letting out little UFOs. Check this out. It almost looks like the area there warps a little bit, and then these crafts come out from it. Allegedly, this is mind-blowing. If true, it's been hard.
I don't think it's AI, although it could be. I'm thinking more like CGI and faked with something like After Effects. That's what I'm thinking. What are your thoughts? Or perhaps it really is an AI video, but they dropped the resolution after the fact to make it look bad quality, because as you know it, the worse the quality of the worse the quality is of the video, the more real it seems.
Hard to track down the source of this video, but it does look similar to another supposed portal that was opening up in California.
What?
And also shooting out little UFOs. Is this how they are traveling? Do they not even need to go through space? They can just appear here on the Earth? Is this what they meant when they said that the technology makes them seem interdimensional?
Right.
This UFO over Italy seems to be dropping stuff from the sky. It's going into the water and everything.
Yeah, out of this planet, Holmes. Not here. Stop polluting our planet. And Mom, get the damn camera, Mom. Get the camera, Mom. But yeah, out of this planet, Brand. Go to Pluto. Go to another planet. Not here.
I don't know what it could be dropping, but it's just a set of lights in the sky dropping a set of lights onto the Earth. Now, again, like the reps said the other day, like the representatives said, these UFOs and the information that we get actually bring up more questions. I did want to touch on this from the Netherlands in 2020 because I know people were concerned about it. I just want to show a video like this and say, when I see this, I think Starlink. If you see how the lights look like they're on a train together, and the red and white blinking light in the front is leading them. That's definitely that's definitely Elon Musk getting internet up there. Starlink is everywhere now, and they were definitely launching back in 2020 as well. But it raises more questions, right? Because look, we're seeing these UFOs in the sky, like that one there. We're seeing lights and orbs in the sky, but we're also seeing alleged portals that are closer to the ground, closer to the ocean. And we're hearing terms like interdimensional, extra dimensional being used not just more frequently, but with more gusto. Like Representative Luna was saying it like she was.
Yeah, he's right. So apparently he's talking about the hearing that happened, and Anna Luna Polina also on a couple of podcasts. And those of you that do not know, Anna Luna Polina is a congresswoman in the United States in the government. So there's the credibility because she holds a high rank and she works for the government. Now, obviously, because she works in the government, some people would believe, some would not believe. But, she has the credentials, and she has been claiming that some of them are interdimensional, extra dimensionals. There's a whole lot of that thrown around. So yeah, and that is quite insane if that is true, right? Perhaps some of them are actual entities, actual like humanoids, right? Like different intelligent life, aka aliens, and some of them maybe perhaps are also interdimensional as well. So that is what's being talked about, and the craziest thing is that this is being talked about on an official level, official government level. So this is no longer like you and I are talking about, or couple of or people in general talking on the internet. No longer. It's like that's what's being talked about in the government. And yeah, we actually went through this Area 52 clip of the homie Luigi, right? His name is Luigi. And yeah, he was talking about those tall whites, the Nordics, the gray aliens, and the insectoids, aka the mantis. And guess what? Couple of months ago, during a Congress hearing of during a UAP hearing, they said that there are 4 different alien species that are actually here, including, you guessed it, the tall whites, the grays, the reptilians as well. Oh shit! Oh shit! And also the mantis, aka those insectoids. So it is quite insane when you start to put the pieces together. Maybe this is all false flag. Maybe this is where we're headed. Or maybe it's legit. Maybe it's Project Blue Balls, or maybe it's Project Blue Beam. Yeah, we'll find out, I guess. Maybe one day.
The other day. Now here we have a sighting from the ISS. As you can see, we're getting some of the observables here in this video. It is moving extremely fast and making erratic movements. And there it goes zipping away. But movements that we cannot make with our technology, at least not manned, and not in space the way that was. This here, again, you know, I love these, and you know, I want the truth and I want aliens. I've been looking at this one. It looks cool, but because of how far they are and because of how the world works, it could...
Yeah, it looks like that they're just... It's not effective at all. My bob of wire failed to work.
Honestly be an optical illusion. We can see that there's fog or mist in that direction, so I'm not 100% convinced on that one. I've seen this 2019 UFO from Cuba. We may have actually mentioned it before in another video, and I've seen the debunks saying that it might be a kite. However, the kite that they're showing, the technology that it uses, I don't think would produce a light that smooth. Even spinning quickly, the demonstrations that I've seen of the kite, in my opinion, don't match the UFO.
Ooh, dang it.
Here we have another little orb.
Faster than the Qatar airline, you gotta be flipping my flapjacks.
Flying above and around the plane. We even saw one near the president's plane. I think this...
They were probably there to say hello. Hi, Mr. President, and just dip after.
This is bold. And I think it's one of the things that we should be using to get more...
We had 2 of them, right? Like one passed, and the second one passed by even faster.
Answers. Just how I said that the representatives are choosing their words wisely. Some people don't want to hear about aliens. It's too far-fetched for them still, as real as they may be. So it's important to talk about safety concerns, and flying near jets is a safety concern. Yo, look at these orbs. These are crazy. Like, what's in the center?
Yeah, I wouldn't even call this a UFO. This is more like those orbs or those cheeky bastards. I forgot the name. You know, those twats. The name. Yeah, what's that? Oh, oi! What's the name?
But then again, refraction, right? And lens flares. It just makes it so hard. This is...
A pyramid on an asteroid? You gotta say psych on that one, Big Holmes. Like, say no bap, no kizzy. As the kids would say nowadays, if any of you guys got kids, you probably heard them run around and say no bap, no kizzy. Like, yeah, man, today's generation, it's over, bro. I recently learned that word no kizzy as well. No kizzy as well, which means no lie, or no kidding, right? No bap is basically no cap, which means no lies. I mean, yeah, Brian.
From an asteroid. This was supposedly in 1999. I mean, I was looking into UFOs back then. I don't really remember seeing this. I may have...
Oh, shit. I forgot, like, yeah, bullets cannot go up to space and land on an asteroid. Yeah, my bad.
Seen it on TV once. That definitely looks like a pyramid or like a station of sorts. It looks more metallic, in my opinion, with the shine than our pyramids. But it definitely looks like a home base for something. Like a base of operation. Sheesh. This
yeah,
is
there we
in
go.
Turkey.
Sheesh.
And again, we're getting this diamond shape. What I will say about this one, we're getting some good ones, but again, a little skeptical. It's blinking. It has the red light. Yeah. There we go. Now we're actually getting the shape. This does look strange.
Whoa.
Just kidding. So what I was going to say earlier.
He almost climaxed there. Pause.
Because I was going to say it could be something man-made with the refraction or the reflection and glare creating the diamond. but this does look weird. I do feel like that may have still been a man-made, maybe one of our reverse engineered, but the shape was crazy, so I don't think it was a plane.
Dang.
I've seen this one. I want to believe they point to the area in the daytime where they were. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. This is a lot. And I feel like...
Thank you for being 100% honest. I don't know why YouTubers always say that. I mean, I guess I say that too, right? We all do. Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you, right? So does that mean that you were not honest before? Right? Exactly, right? But we all do that. We all do that. I'm going to be 100% honest. Thank you.
Like other people would have seen it. But also to me, it looks like someone playing with a strobe light or a flashlight. And because of the darkness contrasted by the brightness, I can't tell that that's where he's pointing. I can't tell that that's actually there. I don't know that he's actually pointing at the sky. So I'm a little...
What?
I can't tell that that's...
So he was like pointing at the sky and the next frame...
actually there. I don't know that...
You get this? Come on, man. Come on, man. These are two different clips, right? Like, yeah, don't tell me, yeah, he was pointing, oh guys, look. And the next moment, it's completely zoomed in. The camera lens has been taken into the space directly, and now we're able to capture this. Yeah, get the hell out of here, man. But let me actually show you guys this one, all right? Really quickly, though, if you do have Twitter, X, or Instagram, I would love to have you there. Same as my YouTube channel username, first link in the description. It would be a pleasure to have you there as well. All right, let's get back to the content here, boo-boo. Shout out to Mr. Man. Roll it.
One winter night, a man took his dogs for a walk after a heavy snowstorm, but the quiet was suddenly broken.
Oh, love it. Oh, the dogs are scared.
Hey. Unsure if wolves were nearby, he recorded the noises and later shared them online. Viewers offered chilling theories. Some said hellhounds, others said La Llorona, and some even suggested a Wendigo. Whatever it was, it sounded enormous.
The Wendigo. Has any of you ever played or watched, maybe on YouTube, the game called Until Dawn? Whenever somebody mentions the Wendigo, that game comes to my mind. It's a very good game, though. It's a horror game, and you don't necessarily need to play it, although playing would be better. But if you cannot, or you don't want to, and you just need to watch like a movie, I would say just watch that gameplay as a movie, and yeah, you're gonna love it. It's like watching a 8-hour-long movie, some shit like that, or a TV series. It's amazing, though. The graphics are pretty amazing. It's like real life. It's a very interactive type of game, and it's a horror game that involves Wendigos.
YouTuber Black Mass Paranormal set out on a solo trek in the Appalachian Mountains. Along the way, he noticed signs that he might not be alone.
Love it.
That's the size of a little kid's shoe. That is a pretty small footprint, but it does look to be kind of barefoot. You have a toe here, and a big toe here.
And that's yours, yeah?
And that is heading
that way.
Up in this direction.
Uh-oh.
I just got that feeling.
Must be the Weasleys, man.
Of not being alone.
Yeah, gotta be them Weasleys.
In such rugged terrain, the print he found seemed out of place, raising questions about who or what could have left it. As he climbed higher, another danger appeared.
Now we gotta get across this ledge here.
Press X to jump, brother. Press X, press X. You got it. Is he using a drone?
See what I mean? This isn't
the
most... Oh, shit.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Holy shit. That's a rattlesnake.
Oh, my God.
God damn.
Damn.
Whoa. Hi.
And it's not moving.
Gotta be careful here.
Yeah, you don't want to jump on it or...
Alright, buddy. So, see, What's important
Man,
is you stay calm.
stay calm.
a
yeah.
rattlesnake blocking his path. He quickly backed away and escaped unharmed. But the mystery remains. Was it the trace of a lost hiker, a feral wanderer, or something tied to the Bigfoot legends long connected to these mountains? A Reddit user was walking a trail with her dogs when she spotted something huge. She snapped a quick photo and quickly left. It wasn't Bigfoot, it was a moose, just
Whoa.
10 feet off the hiking trail. Foliage blocked part of the view, leaving only a blurry picture. The encounter showed how hard it is to capture wildlife up close, even when the animal is large and nearby. The user noted this might explain why so many alleged Bigfoot photos also appear unclear and unconvincing.
Right. That's a good
On a
point,
foggy
I
morning
guess.
along the Appalachian Trail, a hiker reached Cove Mountain Shelter, a simple wooden hut with a grim history. Years earlier, a terrible thing happened here.
So as I said, this happened back in 1990. I think I got the date wrong. I just checked my notes. It was September 13th, not July 13th. I did bring some notes along. I thought I'd double check. Like I said, except it wasn't in this shelter, but the other one that was no longer here. But they were, like as hiking, and the drifter came along. Like I said, it was in the early morning hours. So they were asleep. They were fast asleep when he came up on them. And of course, you have to understand too that he had plenty of time to plan out what he was going to do. He came up on them. I think he saw that it was, man and a woman, and he had time to think about what he wanted to do. I think he had, he had plans for the woman, so he had to get rid of the guy. So, but they were completely unsuspecting of what was going to happen, and that's absolutely nothing against them. You're sleeping. It doesn't matter what you have or how prepared you are. If you're sleeping, someone like that comes along, what can you do? But he
I mean, wake up. But yeah, waking up would take time. So.
shot the guy in the back of the head. He had a pistol that dispatched the guy, and then, of course, I'm not going to go into detail, but he tied the woman up and did things to her, and then killed her afterwards as well.
Whoa.
And I forget, it didn't take too long for people to find the bodies, because people use these shelters all the time for the Appalachian Trail.
The old shelter was abandoned, left to decay until it was torn down. A new one was built nearby, but hikers still report whispers, footsteps, and the feeling of being watched.
Kind of like
The hikers
paranormal
spent the night
activities.
to test the stories, but nothing much happened, other than some unexplained sounds.
Right.
In 2008, a man inherited land from his late grandfather. While exploring it, he discovered old trail cameras and checked their SD cards. Most images were of deer and small animals, but one frame stopped him cold.
There we go.
The photo showed a tall, dark figure with unusually long limbs, caught mid-step as if striding on two legs. It didn't quite match a bear or
Yeah, the way he's looking down, man, I can tell, bro. His wife beat him up, bro. Damn, man. His wife beat him up. Poor Bigfoot, bro.
a man. Some insist it was a bear, others believe it was faked.
Yeah, nah, man. I can tell he
A
was beat
Reddit
up.
user was hiking in Albemarle County when he spotted something terrifying.
Yeah, another one. Hey, sup, bruh? Sup, Holmes? Yeah, tear off that snake's ass, bro. Yeah, that snake needs deporting to his tree or the place that he came from. Is that chicken? What the hell? Bruh. Is that chicken looking at the snake? What? Yeah, that is chicken. Yeah, it's time to go. Oh, we got two of them now.
At first, he thought it was an Appalachian cobra, known for its deadly bite. But a commenter later identified it as an eastern hognose snake, completely harmless.
Right.
This species is famous for its dramatic bluffing, flattening its
Right, but I'm not gonna find out, right? Like, nobody's gonna find that one out if it's harmless or harmful.
neck, hissing, or even playing dead to scare off threats. Not nearly as scary as it first seemed.
Yeah, great actor.
While exploring an old college in Appalachia built in the late 1800s, a hiker came across something unusual in the basement. A sheet covered in strange symbols. It showed astrological signs, hexagrams, and planetary glyphs, arranged with purpose, not just random scribbles. Some think it ties to alchemy, Kabbalah, or Hermetic traditions, while others believe it's a mix of real occult symbols and personal inventions. Who made it and why it was left there remains a mystery.
What are your thoughts? Any of you familiar with any of these? If so, yeah, put it in the comments. Because to me, I don't know, man. Like, this seems like the hieroglyphs. I mean, everything looks... yeah, I cannot tell what it is, but perhaps related to black magic or dark magic, or perhaps it's like nothing, right? But yeah, let me know your thoughts. And speaking of just that, well, looks like it is time, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Bizarre Bob. Roll it.
On September 8th of 2025, a strange video was posted by a woman whose mother runs a daycare center at home. One day, while her mom was looking after a few kids, one of them freaks out and scares the other children around. The following video recorded the incident, but the reason she shares this video isn't just to show this particular occurrence. Apparently, something else was recorded that has left her completely terrified, and she doesn't know what to make of it. This is what was caught.
Uh-oh. Man, Bizarre Bob is... I gotta be honest, man. You see what I just said? See what I did and see what I was saying earlier? We all do that. I gotta be honest. Does that mean that I was not being honest before? Nah, man. But nah, listen, okay? Jokes aside, though. Bizarre Bob gotta be one of the best, if not the best, paranormal content creator, man. Best channel, man. Whoa. So he came from that room screaming. Something happened inside. Something there. Yeah.
Were you in there? Were you in there? No.
Oh man, that flip.
He knocked us over. He knocked us over.
And the video's very loud. Yeah, the YouTube caption's not working. I was like, okay, maybe with the captions we will be able to tell what they're saying. Oh man. No, she did not. She did not. She did not do that.
The playhouse in the corner falls on its own, even though none of the children had touched it.
Man.
And strangely, it happens only moments after the child ran out of the room, freaked out over something that happened inside. Neither mom nor anyone else could figure out what had scared the living daylights out of him. But recently, after posting this video, someone noticed a certain detail that might explain why he was so frightened. It goes without saying, but what they spotted has made the daycare owner deeply unsettled.
Oh, that was
closely.
the daycare? That was the daycare owner? Felt like the something was, I mean, maybe his shadow or another shadow or different shadow? Yeah, something, oh crap. Something did move inside. Oh no, that's not his shadow. So basically he ran, he was already there and stopped, the kid that is, stopped moving, but that thing started moving. So that was completely separate, different.
What happened?
It wasn't until looking closely at the footage that the daycare owner noticed a pair of hands grabbing the doorway.
Oh,
It seemingly recedes back into the room soon after the child lets out a piercing scream, as if reacting to it. Now, after seeing many comments on this, the daycare owner's daughter who posted this video makes another video giving an update on this whole situation.
I wanted to quickly show you exactly what it was that was scaring the little kid that my mom was watching. So pretty much the house, and obviously it's pretty hefty, so it really doesn't make any sense that it would just fall on its own like that. And this is the room.
Right.
The crazy thing about this is that there was like markings at the top of the entranceway of like the doorway, and I guess in the video you can see hands gripping onto the doorway.
Yeah.
I don't really know what to make of that. I thought at first that it was like bugs or something like that, but it looked almost like two hands like gripping.
To me, it does not look like hands. But what was definitely odd and bizarre was something was there and it did move, and it was not like bugs or insects. I don't think it was bugs. They were quite big to be bugs.
On the top, like leading into this room, just like. But
the quality was not that good to be able to conclusively say whether or not they were hands.
The main thing, and the reason that the little boy was screaming, is actually in here.
Oh.
We have this covered up for a reason.
Whoa.
Apparently, the little boy told my mom that he saw a face in these mirrors. We already found someone who's going to take it off my hands and pick it up on Facebook Marketplace.
As if things
Yeah, that's right. Now we gotta give it to somebody else on the Facebook Marketplace so they can deal with it. Humans, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely. Humans! Humans! We love passing shit on, man. Holy shit, bro.
couldn't get any more creepy, we now know why the little boy had screamed. He had seen something in this vanity mirror. According to him, he saw a face. For this reason, they've been covering this up with a bedsheet so that none of the kids get spooked. They don't know who or what he saw, but they've been keeping all the kids away from going inside, and they plan to keep it that way until the buyer who found this on Facebook Marketplace comes to pick it up.
Oh, man.
But one night, while looking over at the security cameras, the daycare owner's daughter sees that the child safety gate is opening on its own.
Yeah, let's... Yeah, 5-0, we are clear to engage. So
That's
that door...
creepy.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Yeah, I dare ya. I double dare ya. Do it again. Yeah, make me... Okay, gets inside, locks it.
Yeah, okay. Do it again.
Yeah, do it again.
I'll wait.
Yeah, she'll wait. We will wait as well. Yeah, that's right. That's right. We will wait.
Do it again.
Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait.
Open the gate.
Aloha Mora. I've been binging Harry Potter again. Yeah. What happened? What happened? Before he tells us? Oh crap, yo, this one. Oh my god. It moved. Holy shit. This is like, oh my god. Let me go a couple of frames back. Okay, so you get, yeah, you see it. Check this now. I saw it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, that too. Oh, dang. Man.
Out of nowhere, something behind the sheet sticks out, It happens right when she tells the supposed entity to open the gate. Although nothing happens with that, this happens instead. But it's not just this which has caught the attention of the daycare owner's daughter. It's also what appears in the middle of the sheet. After standing up and recording the vanity mirror, 2 little indents appear on the cover, looking just like fingers pressing from the other side. The thing is though, there shouldn't be another side. The only thing beneath the sheet is the vanity mirror, which doesn't have any moving pieces. But here, something moves. Upon seeing this, she immediately bolts out in a panic frenzy as something with the creepy mirror just happened. She has no idea what was underneath, but whatever it was, she has no intention of finding out or going back into this room. She has since locked the door.
She did muster up so much energy and so much will and power, only for that to happen, and all of the energy that she mustered up, gone, finito. Yeah. She was like being tough, right? I'll wait. Dang. And that happened, and then she's like, okay, now I'm outie. Deuces.
Making sure no kids get inside.
That we're gonna keep the room closed off from the kiddos for now, so they can play in the rest of the space.
While she waits.
Bro, if that happened where I was at, there would be no playing. There would be no playing. We would have been getting the hell out of there, man. We would have probably get like somebody to do the prayers and all that, right? We wouldn't be playing. But she's like, okay, you know what? That's a restricted area. Play here. Okay, don't go in there to play. Come on, man. Don't play. Stop playing.
Waits for the buyer to pick up this item. The door remains shut. Now, not much else is known about this story, but even with a lack of info, it's still pretty creepy, which of course is often the case with these videos.
Yep.
But until further updates, this one remains a mystery.
Oh, that it is.
Now, this next video was recorded by a nurse who filmed this video for an older woman living in a nursing home. It was 2019 when she took this video, but even to this day, this footage continues to keep her up at night. She recorded this video for the lady since she asked to be filmed. She wanted a video of herself blessing a room where apparently many residents have passed away. The seniors call this the death room because, weirdly enough, whenever a resident stays there, they either get really sick or pass away within a month or two. It's a very odd occurrence, but the old lady plans to cleanse the room and post the video to her Facebook group. But unfortunately, she doesn't post it because things don't go according to plan. This is what was caught.
Throwback to 2019 when a resident asked me to record her cleansing the room. She wanted it for her Facebook group, so I recorded this for her using her phone. Whenever someone tells me they don't believe in ghosts, I show them this video.
I ask for your divine presence to fill this space. May your light shine brightly through every room, cleansing this home of any negativity, fear, or unrest. Let peace dwell in every corner, and love be the foundation of every wall. Bless this home with your protection, surrounding it with your angels, and shielding it from harm and evil. May every door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessing. In Jesus' name.
She did not notice it. I mean, yeah, rightfully she's just in the flow state, right? She's doing the prayers, so she probably didn't even notice, but we did.
Door be a passage to your grace, and every window open to your blessings. In Jesus' name.
It happens quickly, but the rosary gets lifted. Yet saying that is an understatement because looking closely, it actually appears as if someone had yanked the string of beads. However, no one is there. The only plausible explanation would be that the old lady had moved her arm or wrist, which made the rosary move, but clearly she doesn't. Now, the person who took this is a nurse who works at this care center, and she states that while taking this video, she couldn't help but feel nauseous. She no doubt believes that there's something off with this room and mentions that there have been other incidents involving this space. One particular incident that she can't stop thinking about is when one of her coworkers recorded this. During a group therapy session, which included a therapy dog, this happened.
Where's your other sweater? You want to have one? Use it.
She has never left the group before. Oh, that's the same room, right? Yeah, what happened?
Really?
112, that is. Hello? Honey, I'm home. No honey or what? Yeah, damn it, man. No honey.
For some reason, the therapy dog breaks away from the group to stare at this room, which happens to be the same room where many people have passed away. This is unusual since dogs like this are trained to stay calm and close to their handler, yet strangely, they do this. But even weirder is the fact that they're whimpering. If no one or anything is there, then what was causing them to act this way? Only one answer comes to mind according to the nurses who work here, and it's that the room is haunted. Knowing that the so-called death room has had many elders pass away inside, residents and nurses aren't surprised by this video. But to this day, strange things continue to happen, and it's always, for some reason, involving this room.
Why is it beeping? I don't know, no one's in there.
Ding dong!
Get the light, get the light.
Get the light. Get the light!
Yes.
Is the door open? No, stay
Did you
side.
get that on camera?
Stay side.
No. Stop. No, I'm not playing with you anymore. I don't like this. No, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Ah! Knock it off, you little twat! You can't tell me nursing homes aren't haunted. So scared. I had my supervisor check our haunted room. The call light was going off and nobody's inside.
Right there.
And she put like one of those like emoji, right? Okay.
Okay, you're gonna stop this right now.
Yeah, right now. Right now! Right now! So, obvious, she communicated well by the looks of it. Oh no. Tell me if this makes any sense. What happened?
Just like before, the room is empty, yet somehow things continue to happen inside as if someone were still living there.
Oh, dang.
It's no wonder why some residents have taken it upon themselves to fix this so-called problem. From cleansing the room to asking the supposed presence to stop the activity, they've done all they could to end the occurrences. However, as it seems, nothing has changed. To this day, they don't know what's going on with this room, but like all videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusion.
Yeah, but did you see this video? If not, check out this video on the screen, because the stuff that came out recently about these alien twats and these paranormal pricks, yeah, check it out and I'll see you right there, man.